Hello, hello, hello. I am Dory with Prairie Scraps, and I'm here on YouTube right now, and I will be going on Facebook here shortly in an event to do some glass etching on a platter that I found. So stay tuned. Make sure you come in. Say hello. If you're watching this first part, you're probably on the replay, so put hashtag replay so I know that you were here. That helps me out. All those comments and likes and subscribes, that all helps me out. Inking. Okay. Let me talk about a little bit about inking and glass etching. So stay tuned. Oh, and I need to enhance. All right. Voice enhance. Yes, yes. And done. All right. Let's get us plugged in here and we'll get going. All right. Hello, hello. I am Dory Jo Stowell here in the Harvest Vendor event, and I thank you for joining me. I am going live today to do some glass etching because everybody voted. If you didn't see my how-to video on chalk couture earlier, go back and watch it. It was on Tuesday, or just comment down below. Say, put live or Tuesday, and I will get you the link. So I will send it to you. But or message me if you're looking for more information. I'm happy to answer anything. I know Katie was up before me with Zia, and so that was pretty entertaining that they have. Hello, Robin, my friend. Thank you for joining in. We're going to do some glass etching today. I found this glass platter at our thrift store actually yesterday. I found two of them. This is the smaller of the two, and I'm going to try some etching on it. It's kind of scratched up, so I'm hoping the etching will just make this dressed up a little bit more. So hi, Nancy. Good to see you. If you are watching, say hello to me. Tell me what state you're watching from, because I'm here in beautiful Idaho. I even have the door open, which is really nice. The heat is off. I've got a fan on, trying to air it off. So anyway, we're going to do some glass etching today, and I'll be talking as I go because this is going to take a little bit of time to get that going. I'm going to be using this transfer. This is the transfer. It's kind of hard to see. You can see I've already used chalk in it. So these are sticky transfers. We can use ink in it. We can use burning gel. We don't carry a burning gel, but if you want more information about that, just put burn down below, and I will get you hooked up in my VIP group with one of my gel burning videos on that. So you can hear more about this. You can use it with our etching cream. We carry an etching cream, and then as well as ink. We carry our own line of ink. So ink is really probably one of my favorite mediums. So etching cream, I haven't done it for a while. So I'm kind of glad you guys challenged me to do that. But this is this month's October's transfer that is exclusive to club members. And we have a club every month. Let me show you what it looks like. Oops. In real time. Oh, I guess I've even got it upside down. This is what it looks like in real time. This is a separate piece. This is actually a shape that comes with this month's transfer. You get a shape for that middle part, but I think it says, do I have it? No, I had it right, didn't I? Is it backwards? Nope. Okay. Forever thankful, always grateful, abundantly blessed. That's what this says. This is my reusable chalkboard, and I just keep reusing it every month when I get my club transfer. I'll change it out. And that little centerpiece, it doesn't usually move like that because I usually have it sitting on the wall. But it is, I put a magnet on the back so I could just take it off because that's a magnetized board. So hopefully, I'm trying to find the center here and get this down. I'm only going to use that center portion on this platter because I think it fits here. Actually, I think I need to, I got this all figured out. Maybe I got it all figured out for the gather, but I don't want it sticking to the transfer either because you don't want to stick transfer to transfer. They get pretty stuck to each other and they can wreck each other. So you don't want them to be too close of friends. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this going here. If you haven't joined my VIP group, go ahead and do that. If you just put VIP down below, if you didn't see the, I got that centered, so I hate to move it, but I didn't think this through very well, I guess. The hardest part about all of these projects really, truly is centering things on, getting it put on where you want it. Now, I know this oval is not exactly the oval that's in the bottom, I don't think it's going to make a difference because it's glass etching. So we're just going to do our best, try to center it in there. I may not be so good at it. You know what? Crafting is crafting. It just gives you more opportunity for creativity when things go awry. And trust me, sometimes, you know, I know I heard a lot from a lot of you that I made it look so easy, and truly it is that easy. But I think you have to just be like, allow yourself a few, like a margin of mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. And you know, well, like not everything's perfect. Nothing beautiful in life is perfect. I tell my kids, my piano kids, that all the time because I don't know why, but pianists tend to be perfectionists, I think. Um, and so for whatever reason, piano seems to bring out the perfectionism in all kids if they have anything. Just trying to get it centered here. The nice thing about this is a sticky backed transfer. And it is silk transfer, so you can kind of bend and shape it into the shape that you want. I've done, you could do glass ornaments with this etching cream. Wouldn't that be beautiful on the tree? Hello, Nancy. Hello, Christina and Gay. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm so glad. The vote was to do, guys, I'm not good at centering. The other option could be to do it on the back because it is, but I wanted to do it all on the front, kind of cover up some of the scratch marks. And the key is when you're putting down the transfer, you want to make sure that you don't have any bubbles in it. So you can see me kind of peeling back, placing it down, pushing out any bubbles, because anywhere there's a bubble, that is going to create a bleed. So you don't want that to bleed. You just want it to be on there kind of nicely. Nice and firm, no bleeds. And it's a little more tricky when you're on a circle. The other thing I've been finding, look at Dollar Tree has these big mugs. I was thinking these would be great etched. You could just put one of our Christmas minis on there. Wouldn't that be cute? Or you can use ink as well. Ink, the only difference between etching and ink, well, a couple differences. Ink needs to be colored and it doesn't need to be. It is colored, and etching is going to be more of an opaque, clear, etched in the glass kind of thing. I don't know. This is turning up kind of bumpy around the edges, so I'm just kind of going around and peeling up and then pushing down anywhere there's a bubble, because we don't want any bubbles, because the bubbles will cause it to be a mess underneath. Sometimes you have to kind of roll it when you do it on like ornaments or on mugs. You kind of roll it on there. So this isn't going to exactly be, I just thought it would be kind of neat to just put a little pattern in there, kind of create. This was only $1 at the thrift store, so we're experimenting a little bit. And like I said, it was only $1, so it's okay if it doesn't turn out perfectly or like I like it or whatever, how I imagined it, you know. It's a try. Let's just say that. So we're just going to give it a good college try. All right. I haven't done etching cream in a while, and my etching cream, I don't remember it being brown at all. I think it's a clear or a white cream, and I think mine turned on me. So I'm hoping this all works. I'm just going to put it down and leave it sit and see. You just want to put it on with you can use the squeegee. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Gloves. You should use gloves while using etching cream. Do what I say, not what I do. Hi, Amy. We are doing some etching. And I'm using some gloves here. So the etching cream, we do carry a line of etching cream now. And I was so excited when they announced this, because how cool is that to have etching cream? I'm just using up what I had on hand, so it may or may not turn out. Who knows? We are putting on here. Trying not to get it all over the place, and then we're gonna rinse it when it's done. Try not to get it get it up on the lettering. Definitely using way more than I thought it would. You want this stuff to be on there pretty thick. Let's see. Because you want to make sure it activates and etches the. Last year I did a candle holder. I almost dug it out but I don't want to get Christmas out yet. I'm doing Christmas stuff, but I'm not ready to get my own Christmas decor items. But I did a big like glass candle holder with the nativity scene on it. Just loved it. It was so beautiful. Put a candle in there and use that. I think this one would be, oops, let's get some of that. I got it way, I'm going to put it off on the thing. It got way up in the handle of my, far up on there. Like I said, this may or may not work. I don't know. We're going to give it a good college try. A little more of that. If you have any questions, please, I will go back and answer any questions that you ask if I don't see it here. I'd love to answer any sort of questions. I did want to tell you a little bit about some of the deals we have going on. I'm a bargain hunter. You guys put deals if you like to get the deals. But I showed you on Tuesday, I did the, pick which one you like out of the DIY kits. And what I didn't mention was that 5 of those kits are under $25. So if you like to do DIY or have never tried chalk couture, it is a wonderful way to start and try chalk couture by getting one of those DIY kits. I am telling you that is a good deal. Under $25, you can do it's got everything you need, including the squeegee and the paste, and even most of them even have a little the little palette to put your stuff into. Okay, now I think it dried on this side. I'm not even sure. I think it did. I think I got both sides. Can you guys tell me? I've turned it around so many times I don't remember where I was and where I wasn't. Okay, I think that's going to be good there. The other thing I put on here was a gather. I'm going to leave that on a minute. And you guys kind of saw that over here. I want to get them both on, but I don't want to smear off anything. Whoops. Now I got it on the underside. I got it all over my glove. It's a good thing that I had a glove on and this doesn't harm the transfer at all. You can reuse this for chalk. You can use it for ink, whatever you like. Over again, once you wash it off with just plain water. So I'm actually going to just stick it in the sink here. I've got this gather, the words gather here. I got this off a transfer. The nice thing is you can use words from anywhere. The words that were on here didn't quite fit on here. So it just wasn't, I was hoping it would, but it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna put the gloves back on and do the gather now. I think we got it down. I'm just making sure all the bubbles are out. We don't want bubbles. We don't want it to smear. We want it to say gather, right? Ugh. Now, I know I've accidentally touched this and never gotten my hands burned, but it does say to use gloves with this project. So safety first. Safety first. Okay, get a little more out here on my squeegee. And like I said, I think our cream is like more of a clear-ish white. I don't know why this is brown. I have a feeling I've had it. This is one of those projects do you guys ever do that? Like have a project you're like obsessed about doing and then don't ever get around to doing it for the longest time. This is one of those projects for me. The Etching cream, it took me forever to find it in the first place. And then even after I found it, I sat on it for a long time. I don't know why. So I'm just putting this on thicker than I would for chalk. I'm just wanting it to really activate and etch into the plate. All right, I think I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to take the wipe and I'm going to leave that for a hot minute. So I'm going to talk to you while this is kind of sitting for a minute. I'm going to let it sit on there. I think we could actually peel it off. I did clean this off with a wipe first before we started using. And then we want to rinse it off. So let me do that. Okay, so I was talking about the DIY kit. So if you're thinking about a DIY kit, 5 of them are under $25, which make, if you have a crafter in your life, make a great gift. Or if you're just thinking you might want to try it, that's a great way to try it. And 2 of those, one fall, there's 2 falls, 2 Christmases, and 1 evergreen. Evergreen meaning it's fine year round. So let me know if you want one of those. Just put DIY down below and I will get back with you on those $25 ones. If you, and we can chat a little more. You can let me know if you want more than that. But 2 of them actually come with this board and base. And I can't do this double-handed, but the board and base can go vertical or horizontal, as well as it's double-sided and it's washable. Like, not throw it, run it in the dishwasher or anything like that, but just spritz it with water and then scrape off your paste with a board eraser or, you know, a scraper, and it will come right off and you can reuse it. So even if you make mistakes, it's fine. As you can see, this was my 4th of July one, and then this was probably way back in Valentine's, although it can go any time of the year. And so that, I wanted to show you how versatile that one is. So a lot of these are actually very usable. Inks are the same concept as the chalk. It's colored. A lot of the colors that come in chalk, they come across the board in the inks as well. And so lots of mediums you can use with ink. Anything you can heat set, you can use ink and it will be permanent. It's non-toxic, so you can do it in a small area. I do it all the time. I do inking all the time in this little bitty camper. It's a 19-foot camper with it closed up in the winter with the heat on, and it has no odor whatsoever. Kids can do it. It's safe for kids. Would not recommend eating it, but it is non-toxic. So this is a shirt that I inked. I just used one of our club transfers for that. It was last year's fall one, that like this one that we are using here. I actually think this one would look good on a t-shirt as well. And I love that it kind of looks like, you know, Grateful Dead, but it says grateful, I don't know, very thankful, grateful, and then I don't know, incredibly blessed, I guess it says. Couple other things you can do, any glassware, and then all you have to do is go ahead. This is an inking that I did. You just go ahead and stick it in the oven, and then start the oven after you've got it in the oven to 350. Set once it hits the heat of 350. Set the timer for 30 minutes and then shut it off at the end of 30 minutes and let it dry up, you know, cool off overnight. And you are good to go. You'll have it heat set. They say dishwasher safe. I tend to do any of my lettering things by hand anyway. Also, ink can be used on tea towels. You can see this one. It's kind of cute. Please just wash us already, it says. And then the other side of this one is a clean. I don't want to get it. We aren't going to put ourselves away. Isn't that cute? So I did a towel both ways. That is just a tea towel. You could do colored tea towels. And then this is another item that I make. I do oven mitts, and, you know, when I'm local, I do with a fudge brownie in there and a little spatula. These, if you are interested in one of these, this says life is short, lick the bowl. Isn't that cute? And I usually put a ribbon around it as well, just to dress it up. So you can just give it as a gift right off the bat. And those I sell for $10. If you were interested in that, I could ship that out. It would be plus shipping. If you wanted me to ship it without the heavy brownie mix, it would be $8. So there's that one. I've got different ones. So if you're interested in the mitts, go ahead and put mitt, and I will get those out to you. Here's Baker's Gonna Bake. That's another one. And it's ink. It's permanent. My t-shirt's been washed, dried a million times. I've had this actually, I think, for 2 years. So that's a pretty good good long time to have a t-shirt, and it doesn't come off, it doesn't peel off. You know, you don't have to turn it inside out or any special directions or hang it to dry. Any of those things, it totally stays on there. It doesn't peel or crack or do anything else. It's totally into the fabric. So the only thing with inking, when you do inking, you do want to put something behind it. We have an ink mat that you can use for that. So that's it for my instructions. So I'm going to take these off very carefully and put this on the backing. Oh, I can already see that is pretty. And I possibly did it a little bit on the crooked side. Kitty Wumpus, we kind of knew I was Kitty Wumpus, right? It's all right. It's all right. It's handmade, right? And I'm going to set this way far away from me so I don't get into it. And then take this. A little smearage. It's okay. It's okay. I know sometimes, like, I tend to be a perfectionist, but sometimes this gives me an opportunity to like breathe through it and be okay with it not being absolutely perfect. So this was a little 3-piece. You could also use any of the lettering from the tiered tray that I used the other day on the DIY. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't do that here. I guess I did it on my in my VIP group. I did a DIY. I'll show you that in a second here. All right. So, ouch. Okay, so also under, I've been talking a little bit. Let me show you that. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? Oops, let me show it right side up. Isn't that cute? It's not washed off yet, but you can kind of see where the gather is at the bottom. Just, you know, some random leaves there. I think it's pretty good. There you can see it a little bit better. I also have a YouTube channel, Prairie Scraps, and my business page is Prairie Scraps. So also under $25 is our monthly club. And you can sign up for our monthly club for yourself. And if you decide next month you don't like what's going to come, although I'm telling you, you're going to like it. It's a snowman. It is so cute. So, so cute. I don't know where I have it. It's here somewhere. But it is so adorable. It's got a little cutout snowman that goes with it. I just love, love, love it. But if you didn't want it, you could gift it to somebody else. You have up until a certain date to go ahead and gift it to somebody else, and it will ship for 1 month to somebody else. You can also gift it to other people. I think 3 months, 6 months at a time. You could pay in advance for 3 months, 6 months, and even a year. I think if you sign up for a year of the club, you will get like 1 month free by doing it all at once. So those are the options for that. And let me see what else. I need to get the lid on my stuff here. I have a little pan of water. I don't have water in my little Airstream, so. Oh, and the other specials. So those were some of the less expensive items. If you didn't know where to start, those are the places to start. One, if you're kind of a crafter and you just want to jump in, the club is a great place to be. It's only $21.99 a month. That includes the shipping. You get an exclusive transfer. And I'll put up after I'm done here, I will put up a thing for that. But you get an exclusive transfer. So this one, you cannot buy this transfer. It's one that's exclusive. And then you get 3 singles paste packets with that. And the first month that you are in the club, you get a mini squeegee along with that, as well as a surface. So every month there's an exclusive surface. So this month it was that oval, and you got this, you know, this cute little oval thing, oval transfer in the middle. So that is our club. Also, you get specials every single month that are exclusive to our club members. And like this month, if you purchase $100 this month, you actually get a free one of our reusable chalkboards like this. Not this exact one, but it's one that's equal quality, as well as a board eraser. So that's kind of cool because your club transfers will go on that every single month. You can change it out, put a magnet on the back of your surface, and you'll be able to reuse that next year. So you have it'll always constantly change out. Okay, and this month only, if you're already involved in Chalk Couture or have used it before or are familiar with it and just want to stock up on all the things, our transfers are buy 3, get 1 free. And when you purchase over $50 with me during this event, I will send you a free transfer from my stash. So those are all the things. Let's see if we can't get this off. I'm kind of looking at it going, what's going to happen? I don't know. It's all an experiment. So I've just got, it does say to do this under running water. I don't have running water. So we're just going to wing it with a bucket of water here. Hopefully it'll work out. It has worked in the past. Like I said, I could be honest with you, it doesn't look like it does anything. And when you wash it off, but I think, yep, it's still there. It's still there. It's pretty exciting. Just wait for it. All right. I even brought an old t-shirt to dry it off because I want to be able to show you. And this, like I said, my etching cream, I didn't realize it had gotten a little bit on the old side. So I'm going to be needing some, but it's looking good. Just got to get it dried off here. I'm going to stick this in my pail of water here, so it's out of the way, not getting into things. I think it looks pretty cute. Maybe it would be darker if I left it longer. I don't know. But let me show you that. That is all etched on there. Isn't that pretty? Like, it's just really subtle. What a great way to, let me see if I can get it so you can see it. Does that help it? I don't know. It's hard to show. I apologize for that. Let me show you so you can see it, and then the gather. I'll try to take a picture. Again, it's going to be somewhat difficult, but you can really, I mean, as it's drying, it's looking better and better. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty excited. Every time I do this etching, I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so exciting. I need to do more of it. And I put it on there a little crooked. It's all right. It's all right. Really, it's so subtle. Let me see if I hold it up with this, it might show better. I don't know. Not really. Not really. I was thinking maybe, nope. I think the black was the best. Anyway, you guys tell me, are you not able to comment? Because I'm just not seeing any comments. If you're asking questions or whatnot, please go ahead and let me know you're here, what state you're watching from. Can you see it? That would be a great comment for me. Can you see it? I know it's hard because it's etched into the glass. There's just nothing I don't know if that really helps, actually. I think it's against the black. It's the best. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? What an easy peasy way to dress up things. And like I said, you could use the little minis on these Dollar Tree mugs and then put hot cocoa and maybe a coffee card in there with some marshmallows and a candy cane and give it as a teacher's gift. Easy peasy, inexpensive and quick and easy. So anyway, I'm going to get off now, and I'll be answering any questions you might have. And let me know if I can help you with anything. Please message me if you wanted any of those, the oven mitts or anything like that. I can definitely tailor something to you. I try to keep my costs down. And thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.